Hey guys, Pop Scrap here. Today when I'm at, I am processing wire to get it ready for stripping. It's going well at the minute. My wire stripper at the minute is getting fixed, so there's a job been done on it for me, so I'm trying to process, as I told you before, all my wire anymore for stripping, because as I said before, the money ain't in it anymore for putting the wire as is. So my plan is trying to strip absolutely everything. So I'm trying to break this down because it's thick, and get as much out of it as possible. If this will strip it for me. It's very thick, this. I might need it's good thick cable. I need something else now to get into that. But yeah, what I'm doing is I'm processing everything as much as possible. This is all good singles cable. Strips very easy, adds up quick. So that's the plan I have now till I get it back, my stripper. I want to process as much process as possible. Bench is a mess here. I have a lot of cable to process, a lot of stuff to process, and the camera just falls. Sorry about that, guys, but this is what I'm at. I'm processing this bucket of cable, getting ready. It was a good toss for the for the camera. That's because I was moving the table, I presume. But yeah, all this electrical cable, from skinny to thick, you mightn't believe it, guys, here in Ireland it's worth more to strip than it is to sell it as cable. So the plan is, my plan is, I'm going to doing a website or something. I want to buy cabling off electricians. I got 2 electricians last night. I messaged on Facebook, guys I know, and I told him I'll buy the cable off you as is, and I told him what the crack is. I want to start getting into it to buy it and, you know, to strip it and stuff like that, and they haven't got time. They used to sell it as is. So any cable anymore, they'll contact me for it. So I'm pretty chuffed over that. So I know it's going to cost money to do this, but at the minute I'm only getting off a scrapyard €1 kilo for this kind of cable, which I think is pretty bad, to be honest. Everywhere else in the world it's pounds, and they're getting that basically a pound. So I don't know where things are going wrong here in this country, but it's forcing me to strip the cable. So I have to strip it. I know I'm ranting on, guys, but that's the way it is. But yeah, I was talking to the 2 electricians where they were selling. They weren't even getting €1 kilo for this cable, and they'll be bringing a ton bag in, or 2 at a time. So I'm going to try and do a deal with them. I might get them €1 kilo for this cable or something like that. I will make money on it, but it's the processing of it. I have to do a bit every night and make money that way. It has to be broke down like this, and then I have to strip it completely. Now this cable has gotten very cold. It was in a bin outside, so it's hard to strip it out. If you get what I'm saying, take it off this layer. If it was inside here now for the night, it'll really soften it up a bit. But yeah, when you've cable left outside, guys, in cold weather, it gets very hard to strip, or not hard to strip, to take this layer off. So the best thing to do is put it inside beside a range or something for the night, soften up this, or even in the summertime put it out in the garden on a pallet or something like that. on a really hot day, it'll soften this cable up big time. So that's my plan here now for a couple hours today, is at this, getting ready, because the stripper will eat this stuff very, very quick. Like, it's good cable. For me, this is good cable to strip. So I'll just fix it in a way that all I have to do is pull it out of the bucket. So just grab one of them and pull it down and strip it automatically for me. Now, even up to electricians, they were getting decent sized arc cable, and they throw it all in together, and they're only getting like euro kilo, and that's good quality cable. It'll be maybe 3-4 times thicker than this. And if you were running that through a wire stripper, goddamn way it adds up fast. Very fast. So that's my video, what I'm doing. I don't know if you want to keep watching this now, guys. I don't want to bore you, but it's adding up pretty quick. You can see in here, that's what I have to strip of all this stuff. It adds up bloody fast. Very, very fast, actually. Was waiting that bucket there already, you know. If you're doing a couple hours of this, you know, like, this is good thick stuff here. This is good stuff, this. Like, there's cable here that I don't want to strip. There's, like, there is, how can I put it to you, there is cable here that's no good for nothing for stripping, but there's cable like this is coated, this is plated, pure as copper inside, but copper as nickel plated, I think. But has this old cable, this guy's as tough as nails. Just come out of a refurbishing, I say. Must have got this in a skip or something. I don't know where I got this out of. It's even that hard to strip. But there is reward out of it. At the minute, it's nearly €7 a kilo for wire stripped. So I'm really putting, I know I'm losing weight with this, but it's only €1 a kilo, guys. That's what I'm getting, but when I strip it, it's worth €7 a kilo. So there's a massive difference. And I took in 350 kilos of wire, guys, like this, but and thicker. 750 kilos or 780 kilos, which I should have stripped. I got €350 for it, and if I stripped it, I would have gotten maybe €1,000 for it. It shows you the time, but for me, the money, you know, it's a lot of money for me to be losing out. I know the time in stripping it, but guys, once you get into a rhythm, you strip that very quick. It won't last long. It doesn't take long to strip, you know, and the money's there. So if I cut it into meter lengths and got the cable warm, that it would have been easier stripped, you know, or even in long lengths. I had some good cable I had, and yeah, it was a lot of cable, 350 kilos, or just over that. So when I seen that happening, and it told me, they were saying to me, oh, it's the way it is now, which I don't understand why. As long as I'm doing this, it's waiting the same price. Do you know? Scrapping cable, I'm scrapping maybe 8 years now, and the prices are not going nowhere for wire, unless it's copper. Basically, you get good money for copper, but like, that's good wire. So I just tedious work, But hey, the rewards is good. And if anyone from Ireland is watching this, like even scrapping Irish, if you could tell me what your prices you're getting for the wire, because it's not good. Everything has to be stripped. Or even Irish, if you want me to buy off you the wire, I have no problem buying. But prices are not good at the minute. And it's going nowhere quick. Everything has to be stripped. As I said, I have 2 electricians now got. That was only just from last night. I've emailed a few, I've messaged a few. Like, I know a lot of lads that's electricians and mates of mine, which I'm getting in contact with them, and they'll keep all the wire for me. So I could be busy, my phone could be very busy with scrap. Hopefully, it'd be a good thing if it is. For wire, I could nearly get into a business just stripping wire. Buying it and stripping it. Like, that's a good lot of wire, guys, to waste. You know? Someone was laughing at me, to be honest with you. So that's more stripped. Look, I'm going to be still always scrapping out everything and making videos all the time. It's just, I'd like to have an income coming in all the time just for just scrapping. I'd like to just get up in the morning and go out to my shed, spend a day stripping out stuff as a job. Personally, I would anyway, because that's where the money is, guys. At the end of the day, I'd like to have a business of it. I know I need a lot of stuff coming in all the time, but I look at the contacts are out there for me, just to be honest, people. So that's what I want to do. This is stuff I like to get my hands on all the time if I could. This big this cable of electricians, this is good cable. Look at this. This is the older stuff. You don't get that no more. That can go straight into the bucket. This earth cable, now this comes, or with health and safety and stuff like that, comes in a coating. So, yeah, that's why I want to get onto electricians, because they're tearing out houses and now they're keeping all the cable. Before you could pick it up, even the offcuts of sockets and things like that are holding everything. So I know there's a value to it, but not big, but they get a lot of cable. So that's why I want to buy it, because this is easier for me if I can get the old stuff and get my hands on. Like, the job is done already for me and part of it. It's stripped. If I was doing this all day, I was getting that out of it alone before stripping that. Good money, guys. Now, this is good thick stuff for me. I wish I was getting this all day. And I like it when it's long lengths because it shoots through the machine easy. And I think I did tell you at the beginning of the video, I'm getting the machine welded apart onto it. So, and I'm thinking about buying another machine. Like, that's good thick copper cable. That's quality stuff for me. I'm thinking about buying another stripper with a motor on it. So I'm going to have 2 machines beside me, feeding them. Now, copper machines are cheap when you go down by the way I have them. The copper, or they're not dear. I can run a bat. I can run a drill off it with cable tie on the trigger, run it slow, and just keep feeding them. Excuse me, and have a big bag at the end of it that when it bends down after being stripped, it goes into the bag for me. So that's the way I'm thinking. And just at the end, an hour then, at the end of the day, just peel off the cable. Just keep feeding it. But I had to have cable processed to feed it. If you get what I'm saying? Like this, I need a lot of cable processed. Here we go again. This cable. That's nice copper. It's beautiful copper. And then you have the earth cable here that's not shielded. I remember when I did electrical back in the day, guys. You had to do all this. You had to go around with little shielding, and you put it on it, you know. But now the job is done for you, so it's easier. I always have to my sneakers, pants, I'd always have a little roll of earth shielding to put on this when I go around doing sockets and things like that in the second fix of the house. But yeah, that's it. Beautiful, nice copper. You'd fill them white buckets I have here, you'd fill a couple of them a day, easy. And I mean weight. It all depends on the cable you get, guys. If it's a cable like this, it fills very quick. Like that'll strip very fast through my machine. So, I'm going to keep at this, guys. I don't want to bore you any longer. So I'll show you how it's going. That's the off shielding. This is now what I'm stripping out. It's getting good. Copper's adding up. There must be good 15 kilos of copper there already. You wouldn't think it, but it's well wound up. The brass is getting very heavy. Now, look, I'm going to put a lot of weight in here. As you can see, I can put out brass plugs and weigh. I can easily get another 10, 15, 20 kilos in this that you won't be able to lift it. And this is the wire here, getting it processed. I'm going to have to put that into a ton bag and keep processing and keep going through stuff like this. So yeah, it's a quick one for you guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.